Welcome to BBQ Country Celebrates America, a Memorial Day special. Hi, I'm Alecia Davis, and today we're coming to you from Fiddler's Grove in historic Wilson County, Tennessee. This year, we're celebrating a monumental milestone, the 250th anniversary of the United States. As a gesture of gratitude and in recognition of the countless people, places, things, and events that make America the greatest country in the world, BBQ Country and the Heartland Network are proud to debut the first of a three-part holiday special series commemorating Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day. Freedom isn't free. Today, on this Memorial Day, we honor and dedicate this special to the courageous servicemen and women who have sacrificed and fought on our behalf to protect our freedom and keep us safe. We feel it's important to remember those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice and the loved ones they left behind. Coming up, we're one-on-one with the man in charge, our expert pitmaster, Russ Lannom. We'll meet our celebrity judges, and we've got a few special guests for you, right here on BBQ Country Celebrates America, a Memorial Day special. All right, we're kicking off today's show with the man in charge, the mastermind behind this whole grilling kit and caboodle and challenge, our expert pitmaster, Mr. Russ Lannom. Russ!
Hello.
What's up, buddy?
How are you?
I'm good. How
You're
are
in
you?
barbecue country.
I am.
All right.
Ooh, today's gonna be good.
It's going to be real good.
Tell everybody what barbecue country is and why today is a different type of episode than all of the others you've done before.
You know, we look at it like you bring family together and you do it by food and the fellowship. Barbecue country is a unique way to find the best backyard cooks in America. And what better way to take some of the best in the country and bring them together and say, this is Memorial Day, show us what you got.
And I love that you are celebrating Memorial Day. We need to recognize that sacrifice.
Today's going to be cool.
It really is. I'm excited.
Yeah.
We do have two amazing country artists with us today.
Yeah.
Tracy Lawrence and Scotty Hasting. What's up?
That's how are you, friend?
What's up?
Hi,
How are
guys.
you?
Good to
big
see you.
guy?
I'm excited to be here. This is going to be a great day.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to have a lot of fun, but I also want to touch on what Memorial Day means to you guys.
You know, for me, I'm honored to be able to celebrate all the people that have sacrificed themselves for our country. You know, fellowship over and great food is always a great way to do this. So,
not only as an artist or in person, but as a veteran, it means so much more. Some of the greatest people I've ever known didn't come home. My heroes didn't come home. And today's a day where we truly get to embrace them and celebrate them. And it's incredible.
Tracy, you and I have got a connection, not just here in Wilson County and Fiddler's Grove. I've always seen you giving back to this community. Every time you were the first one in line.
you know, Charlie Daniels inspired me a lot, and rest his soul, I was a friend and a fan for a long time, and Charlie was a resident here. And since his passing, I feel an obligation to be someone that steps up to kind of fill that void that Charlie left.
You know what? You're what makes Wilson County special, and
Thanks,
thank you.
sir.
We appreciate it.
But I just have one quick question. What makes you guys qualified to judge this contest and challenge?
I like to eat.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Sam, I mean, look at me. Like,
Yeah, that's a
big boy
great
eats.
question.
All right, I definitely eat.
All right, you guys ready to see what's cooking in barbecue country?
Absolutely. Let's
We're
do
going
it.
to take off and get this thing started.
You ready? Go.
I'll catch up with you guys later, okay?
All right.
Amy. Hi, Alecia. How are you? I'm good. How are you doing?
Great. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. I have to say, this special would not be what it is without you.
You and I would not be here without the men and women that we honor on Memorial Day for their sacrifices that they made for our freedoms.
And I know you have a son in the service, he's active
Yes.
military, so you can relate on so many levels, but it's a different level with our Gold Star family that's going to be here today.
You know, I can't imagine losing my son and what they do and how they push through the pain to love on other parents like themselves that have lost their loved ones is just beyond comprehension. that they're turning their pain into a mission and purpose.
They really are, and we're going to talk to them in just a minute. But right now I want to brag on you because I know I knew of you even before I met you. And I knew of you because you're the founder of Memories of Honor. And I want you to just describe what you've done, what you've created, and how you created it.
It started off selfishly. It was a way for me to deal with signing for my then 17-year-old son during wartime in 2011. I started meeting some incredible people, and I was like, what can I do? We can't take away their pain, and we can't fill that void, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't do something every single day to make them feel seen, acknowledged. These families have already experienced their worst nightmare. Their loved one's not coming home. And now their greatest fear is that they're going to be forgotten. My job is to make sure that Americans remember these families, not just one day, but literally every single day, that we make every day Memorial Day, and that they feel honored, remembered, recognized more than that one day a year. And for so many, the first time and the last time that they've been acknowledged is when they've been handed that folded flag with somebody kneeling saying, on behalf of a grateful nation. And we all have at least one person that we cannot imagine our life without. Terry and Beth and all these Gold Star families, they're living without their person.
Well, what do you say we bring them in and talk to them for a minute?
That would be amazing. Alecia, this is Beth Burgess and Terry Burgess, and their son is Staff Sergeant Brian Burgess.
I just want to thank you guys for being here because I know it's not easy and you've done so much for so many people out there. What does Memorial Day mean to you?
It means remembering Brian, because when Brian came home from deployments, he wanted to barbecue and he wanted to be with his kids. He just wanted to be himself again, not Brian the soldier. So I think just remembering that this was what he would have done and that he would want other people to do that, because that's what he was there for, to give people that ability to do that.
Memorial Day shifted for us. After Brian was killed, that became more of a religious holiday to us, more precious to us than Easter or Christmas. What we're honoring is their spirit, their patriotism, their honor, and their sacrifice. And that's how Memorial Day shifted for us, and that's what it means to me. It is a very precious, sacred day to us.
What would you guys like people to know about Memorial Day from your perspective?
We want people to celebrate. We want you to enjoy your freedom, but understand what the day really means, because we do a lot of sort of education of, okay, it's not Armed Forces Day. You're not thanking a veteran.
I think it was you, Amy, that was telling me the holiday is getting lost. Like it's thrown in with a whole bunch of other days, and it's one day isn't enough. Every
day is Memorial Day to us. We wake up, we have a very special portrait of Brian over our fireplace, and we see him, that crooked little smile of his every day, you know, and it's like some days it stabs you in the heart, and other days you just feel that warmth and that comfort knowing he's still there.
It's always hard, but it's always hard. That part is always there. It's just some days it's easier to carry than other days, and some days it's really hard to carry that.
I know how much strength it took to get you guys here. Thank you so much. Thank you. It means so much to everybody. It really does.
Thank you.
You bring it home. You do. Thank you. So we're going to be cooking out and grilling. I hope you'll stay with us. Will you?
I'd love to.
Oh, absolutely.
I love that. I want to hear more about Brian.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Amy. You're wonderful. I'm surrounded by angels. There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
Hey y'all, it's Pam Tillis, joining with my friends at Heartland and BBQ Country to honor the sacrifices that Memorial Day truly represents. As we celebrate America 250, it's more important than ever to remember the ultimate sacrifices that some made. Their legacy, our freedom. I hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day, hanging out with your family and friends. Y'all stay safe.
Stay with us as we celebrate America's 250th. The fire and pride keep burning. What you doing, guys?
Hey, good to see see you.
I'm ready for some food. What do you got going on?
Chicken and pork today, is that what we got?
Is that what you're doing? Yeah, break it down for us. Tell us what we got. Tell us what the challenge is, what they're going to be doing.
These cooks, one's a chef, one's a pitmaster. The standard of cooking is not what you get through a drive-through.
I'm curious to see what the difference between a chef and a pitmaster actually are. That's two completely different disciplines.
Yeah, you're going to find out, aren't you?
We're going to find out.
Now, do you guys spend much time grilling? I assume you do.
I grill.
I do. I like to cook a lot, and I do everything. I mean, I've got a nice outdoor kitchen, and you know, I've never done a brisket. That's one thing I haven't done, but I've done a lot of pulled pork. I've done a lot of wings. And I've done barbecue smoked meatloaf out on the grill.
What about you, Scotty?
You know, I keep it simple: steaks, hamburgers, hot dogs, stuff like that. I'm not, you know, that seasoned yet, but I'm working on it.
I was hoping he wouldn't say drive-through.
So what do you guys like to cook on Memorial Day?
We will be down in the Gulf Coast with family and stuff for Memorial. We usually do that every year, so we will be doing crawfish down there then. But I'm sure we'll do steak and chicken one night, so I'll get the smoker and everything out down there too.
I'm loving a pork tenderloin wrapped in bacon, a little appetizer to build it up, and just nothing traditional. I want to take a breast, slice it, batter it, deep fry it, put a pickle on it.
Sign me up. I'm ready for that.
And again, bacon infused something. Yeah, it's got to go
Bacon's
big.
good in everything.
It is. Bacon's better.
Scotty, what do you like to cook on
I
Memorial
keep it simple: burgers, hot dogs, definitely some bacon to throw on the burgers for sure, though.
Now, if you have a dessert, can you get a dessert that's too overpowering for grilling?
I don't think there's such thing as too.
I think you can bring the wrong dessert.
I don't think there's such thing.
The wrong dessert.
Can it be too sweet?
You know, no backyard barbecue is complete without a good dessert, right? You have to have that right one, top it all off.
Banana pudding for me.
Ooh,
Scotty.
absolutely same.
Cobbler.
But I'm going to the pro because we're going to bring in Rosalind King, and
Awesome.
she is the editor of the Heartland cookbook. Rosalind, there you are, girl. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Hi.
Of course, you know Russ.
Welcome here. How are you? Good morning.
Hello.
This is Tracy. Tracy.
Oh, Tracy.
Yes, ma'am.
And Scotty.
Oh, my God, this is wonderful. 3 men, hugs.
Never a dull moment with these guys. So we're just talking desserts. So
yeah.
you're about to elevate this to a whole new level.
We're going to do finger food, cupcakes, berry-filled cupcakes with buttercream and berries. And hopefully we have time, I'm going to make sugar cookies.
Oh,
That way,
yes.
because if you don't want a cake, you can have a cookie.
Absolutely.
Great. I love that.
I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to save my spoon because my grandmother said the best is always at the end.
Oh, the ends are the best. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tasting every.
Little barbecue humor there.
What's she say? The ends of the
The ends are the best.
I do a brisket, but mine's done in the oven. You know, and I don't barbecue.
That didn't come from South Alabama. I'm just telling you right now.
So how different is American barbecue compared to British barbecue?
I was waiting.
Oh,
I was waiting on that.
well-
Just the way it's said, though. Say it one more time.
barbecue.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me, and we're going to have fun with it.
Hey, we just took the level of desserts up to here, along with these cooks today.
Mwah, I'm going to go cook. Enjoy. See ya.
Bye, Rosalind. She's the best. I just love her accent.
Well, it's hot in the pit, and it's going to get hotter. We've got somebody special. This guy has won everything you can imagine. He's put his fingers on every protein. He's perfected rubs and sauces. This guy is the scientist, the master, can blend them together and knows how to perfect good cooking. Mr. Tim Scheer with Blues Hall. Hey,
Good. How are you?
Great.
Good to see you.
Good.
Tracy Lawrence.
Tracy, how are
Scotty
you?
Hasting. Yeah, good to meet
see
you.
you
Now, I
guys.
got to point out one thing about you before we get started.
Yes, sir.
You don't find a good barbecue guy until you look at his shoes and he's got barbecue sauce
That's
on.
hard to keep them clean when you're barbecuing. I can tell you that, man. That's right.
Which one of your sauces are you most proud of?
Quit now.
Upstairs, I want to know.
Favorite kid.
Grab
I
it,
want to
Tracy.
know.
There we go.
Yeah, let's see.
We've been looking at that
Yeah.
most of
The Champions blend you're holding right there is our number one, kind of what we mastered and use in the competitions. It's got the perfect balance of sweet, tangy, and smoke.
And you got some spices and stuff too.
Yeah.
We're barbecue start to finish, man. We've got
You
the
are.
charcoal, we've got the seasoning, the sauce, the marinades. I even raised the hog.
Marble Ridge
Did
back
you
here.
really?
There it is.
Yeah.
I
Is it hard
couldn't
to
do
do,
it.
man?
I could not do that.
Raising the hog or cooking the hog?
cooking it.
So the cooking smells better, that's right.
I couldn't do it.
What are our cuts going to be today? We're doing pork chops.
We've got some pork chops that we raised from Marble Ridge Farms. These are Mangalitsa Duroc Cross, a Hungarian breed that's going to be soft, tender, moist, juicy, and melt in your mouth butter. So they got to know that to start with, because that pork's got a lower melting point than a typical grocery store. If they overcook it, it's going to be shot, right? Yeah. So they're going to have to keep that pork chop to a lower temp if they're going to make it taste right. And we've also got pork steaks. So I grew up on pork steaks. Everybody else probably around here grew up on pulled pork and all that, maybe whole hog, whole shoulders. I grew up on a hog farm. We cooked pork steaks, pork chops, and pork burgers, and maybe some brats.
Since you travel all over and you cook all over, at home, you just like order takeout all the time?
At home, we're in such a rush, we really don't get to cook very much except for a holiday maybe. We have a big gathering in the backyard. I've got a big cinder block pit. So it's like nothing I normally do, but it's the one time that we get to cook for the family and everybody's around and we get to kind of try something new and enjoy it.
Have you guys ever competed against each other?
Oh, yeah. And I've got a little story. So we took it very seriously on competition. We'd get there the day of or the day before and, you know, the tailgating barbecue. We get everything ready, everything pretty and setting up. And I look out my window at 11 o'clock the night before, he's rolling in. Everybody's been there 24 hours. He rolls in at 11 o'clock, music blaring, shows up, wins it, takes all the money from the village and leaves.
Rock star, man.
What happened?
That's right. We kind of made a claim to fame. We've got a trademark on the term hot and fast. Cook fast.
He does.
Hopefully get the last trophy and leave.
So I'm going to go check in on our contestants, see how they're doing.
I'm going to show these guys what they've got the tools to operate with.
Hit it.
See you soon. Gentlemen, start your engines. Here we go. We have teed it up for the most spectacular cook that you can imagine. Starting out with a pellet cooker from Yoder. Then they go to the griddle at their disposal. The Mac Daddy of all is going to be the Santa Maria. I really want to see what they do and use this for.
I've seen this in history books before. That's a medieval torture device.
These are all the latest rage right now, these open fire cookers. So yeah, you're right. It'll be interesting to see because they're actually difficult to cook on. You don't have that lid to hold the moisture in and hold the heat down and anything like that.
And you got to get your charcoal balanced out around so you get your heat dispersed evenly.
And this thing's full of fire brick. This is double wall insulated, so this cooker is set up to be hot, that's for sure.
Yeah, jerk that handle one time, Tracy, and there we go. See, they can raise and lower it, and it's all set. And, you know, I really think they're going to get a lot of their flavor out of this because we're using Blues Hog.
So would you say that this would give you probably the best flavor out of everything?
Personally, I like it. That's old school barbecue, over lump charcoal or over coals. Put some wood on there maybe to get a little extra wood flavor. And maybe it's a combination of using this for a sear and then hitting it on the pellet cooker. Yeah. You know, maybe do a reverse sear, something like that would be great on a pork steak. I don't know, they're gonna have to be creative.
Well, I'm gonna leave a little war paint that I've been here, put it under my eyes.
There you go.
Behind my ear.
Yeah, well,
that's the cooker right there, guys. So there's no excuse not to take this Memorial Day cook to the next level. Tracy, what are you looking for?
Flavor and a good smoke to it. It needs that. That's going to be the hard things about not being able to hold the smoke in on this particular unit, but I think they'll do that on the pellet grill.
Scotty?
I think just great flavor. I mean, you said that it's some of the best cooks out there that are going to be here today, and
and to Tracy's point, don't cover it up.
Right.
If you're doing chicken, I want it to taste like chicken, pork is pork. Yeah. I hope somebody's creative enough to do two really good. Yeah. That's a skill set of its own. I
love all the great flavors, the marinades and the sauces and everything, but it's got to start with the great flavor of that protein.
Well, look, yeah, the meat's got to be the hero, right? But it's also one bite barbecue, right? We're gonna take one bite of this, and it's got to give us a flavor ride. I want to see sweet up front, maybe some savory in the middle, a pop of heat. But I want full flavor, right? Well, I don't want to be disappointed. So
yeah, this is not a meat buffet by no means. No. So we threw a twist at them to do a side dish.
They're accomplished chefs, and it's going to be fun to watch them get creative out here.
You guys ready to get our grill on?
Absolutely.
We'll call them out and see what happens.
Let's do it, man.
All right, see you in barbecue country.
All right, bud.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Hey y'all, it's Mary Cutter. I'm so excited to join my friends at Heartland and Barbecue Country to take a moment and honor the sacrifices that Memorial Day is really all about. As our country hits its 250th year, it's more important than ever to look back and think about those sacrifices made to make our country what it is today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend with the folks that you love and take some time reflecting about what Memorial Day really is all about.
Don't go anywhere. This holiday cookout is just getting started.
Barbecue Country is brought to you by Wilson County, near Nashville, miles from ordinary.
Hey guys, welcome back to Barbecue Country Celebrates America. It's our 250th anniversary, and today is Memorial Day.
Today we're looking for the best dish that represents Memorial Day. So we're going to challenge them to a protein and a side. And they'll have this amazing workstation to do that with. Holly Jabber, come in, please join us.
Holly.
Good to meet you. Welcome. Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
How are you?
I'm well.
So you're kind of what I've called a crossover.
Right.
A crossover being a barbecue that went chef. You missed home, so you came back. You came back. You've got all kinds of accomplishments, world stages. You're a military mom.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So I have 2 boys currently in the military.
Okay.
So James is with the reserve unit out of Montgomery, Alabama. He's in his 7th year. And then Bobby, he just went in. He's active duty with the Marine Corps. He's currently stationed in Virginia Beach with his A school.
And your husband.
My husband is a U.S. Marine Corps veteran.
Wow.
And then he met me.
It's a better life now.
That is where I get all the, what everyone else calls OCD.
Oh.
It is not OCD. It is him in my head saying, plan it out.
And by the way, Tim, you probably know this cook from Memphis in May and fiddling around with some teams down there.
Yeah, fellow competitor. I know she's had a lot of success down there, and you're the decoration committee, correct?
I am the decorating committee for the whole hog.
You didn't tell that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
The garnish is a big deal down there. You got to make it look pretty.
Well, we got a couple of people looking over our shoulders, but we got to bring one more person in first.
Okay.
And this guy comes out of Texas, Mr. Junior Urias. He's a barbecue pitmaster, a restaurant owner, and he has been successful on the world stage, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you've got a few stories to tell, and we're hoping that with your style of barbecue, your restaurant background, that you're going to bring something that opposite. I call it barbecue and bougie.
We'll see.
Hey, don't let her sneak up on you. Tell us about yourself a little bit, Junior.
Well, I've been doing competition cooking all my life. Well, I guess maybe about 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
I did lots of festivals, lots of events, cook-offs mainly, and been on the big stage a few times.
Yeah.
Won some championships, and I'm proud to be here. I have a restaurant in early Texas called Up and Smoke Barbecue, family-owned, family-operated business.
Well, the only thing I can tell you today is you've got a brand called Up and Smoke. Don't let it happen now.
That's
this
right.
is barbecue country. You ready to find out who's behind us?
I'm absolutely
You got
ready.
some serious judges, and to my left, your right, is Mr. Tracy Lawrence. Tracy? Yeah. The one on your side on the right, Scotty Hastings.
Hey.
What can you tell these cooks today?
Man, I like a lot of smoke. I want great flavor, so do a great job and don't overcook it. Nothing like dry meat.
Right on. Scotty?
Man, flavor. I want my taste buds to go on a ride.
I know you've been waiting a minute. We're going to find out what you're cooking. Tim, take it away.
That's right, Russ. So today, these guys and you guys are going to be cooking whole chickens, okay? And we also have 2 cuts of pork. We've got pork chops and pork steaks.
All right.
Okay, so these pork chops are special to me. I actually raised the hog that these came from.
Oh, nice.
They're very high-end cut. They're going to have a lower melting point. I just want to warn you on that. If you overcook them, you're going to be in trouble. And then on pork steaks, man, that's what I grew up with, right? It's kind of a Missouri, St. Louis area thing. Texas is coming up on some pork steaks. I've seen them on some restaurant menus down there, so maybe you can show me what's up on a pork steak.
Now,
I know,
are you
I know you're scared to death.
sounds
of it.
good,
Why,
yes.
why are you looking at me like that?
I'm looking at you like that. I had nightmares last night.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it to you.
Did you really?
I did.
Oh, no.
I had a dream last night.
That's right.
There's one more thing. We're going to have a lot of fun today, but today you have to add a side dish.
Okay.
The side dish can come from this pantry. This pantry provided by Performance Food Service and Mike's Foodlands. You'll have 2 hours. You'll plate for 4. We'll come to your station, and we're going to check on you.
I want to see what you guys can do. Like, show me something like from your past or what you grew up with or what your favorite deal is. I want to see something that came from your heart and your area and your lifestyle. So just show me that. It doesn't have to be the chefiest, fanciest thing in the world. I just want it to be good.
Okay.
We want to hear the stories to
Absolutely.
go with it. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
We're going to breathe down your back, look over your shoulder, ask questions, find out what you're doing. Because I know Tracy ain't going to sit lightly on just a hot dog or hamburger. We're going big or go home, right?
That's right.
All right. Scotty, what do you think?
Go big or go home.
Are they ready? Alecia?
Yes.
It's enough talking. Tim and I are going to get walking. Your time starts now.
Well, I think I'm going to get some seasonings.
Boys, this ought to be fun. I'm really excited to watch what, they pull from this pantry.
They're going for the original seasonings, not the pre-made.
You know, this is kind of like fishing. You throw the bait in the water and it wobbles around. You think, what's going to bite it?
Not my favorite.
That ain't getting you nowhere.
Holly,
Hey, no
Holly found her
smiles.
favorite. Holly found her favorite, and I'm not.
Yeah, I see where this is going.
I like it.
Junior, she's up here showing off the raspberry chipotle.
Oh, really?
The first lap, Junior.
Well, Smoky Mountain's the best.
So they picked their seasonings though, Russ. They haven't picked their protein yet, right?
They both get one tray.
With 2 hours, if somebody does pick that pork steak, they're gonna have to get cranking. Like if it was me, I would get that pork steak and start forking some seasoning, some marinade in there as quick as I possibly could, tap it down, and then get it on the pit hot fast real quick and try to get some sear on it, and then maybe let it slow roll the rest of the way.
You know, Memorial Day says getting the family together. I don't care if Aunt Sue brought the worst broccoli salad or whatever back in the day. We got over it though. We got over it and past it, and we talked about family. But Tracy, a lot of your music through the years was about family and about depending on somebody and just things that really touched home.
And that's one of the things I love about country music is this down-home storytelling and stuff, and I've written a lot of songs that drew from a lot of those memories. You know, shucking corn on the front porch, you know, at the end of harvest season, and shelling peas and purple hull and pintos and all those kind of things.
You know, Memorial Day was, we either went camping, we were at a barbecue competition, but nowadays, in the past couple of years, it's been in the backyard, and you know, the kids are in the pool, I'm up cooking. I got a big cinder block pit that I built in the backyard called the Wishing Well. You know, we've cooked whole hog back there, ribs, pork steaks galore. You know what I mean? Everybody's having fun and enjoying what they eat, and you know, that's kind of the satisfaction that I get, you know, even more so than cooking at a competition and winning a trophy. You know, making the family memories and seeing people enjoy it, that's what barbecue really is to me.
You gonna do pork steak?
We got pork steak.
Yeah.
Is this a pork rib? Is this supposed to be a chop?
Pork chops. Yeah. Pork steak, pork chops.
Where's that?
But I don't know if there's enough for all of it. That's all. I know it.
You know, my dad always told me, he said, you got two things in life to worry about, whether you're healthy or whether you're sick. If you're healthy, you ain't got nothing to worry about, right? He said, if you're sick, you only got two things to worry about, whether you're gonna live or whether you're gonna die. If you're gonna live, you ain't got nothing to worry about. He said, if you die, you got two things to worry about.
Where are you going?
Where you going to heaven or where you going to hell? If you're going to heaven, you ain't got nothing to worry about. If you're going to hell, you only got two things to worry about. Barbecue country, whether you're crispy or extra crispy.
That's right.
You think we're gonna see anything crispy today? Let's stay on that.
I hope they took my advice, and we don't want things overcooked.
Hopefully it won't be up in smoke.
If somebody grabs that chicken and they got a wing off of it, I'll take a crispy wing. That's for dang sure.
Hi everybody. I don't barbecue, so I'm making cakes. I have a great recipe from scratch. You're gonna look like a superstar. These are going to be berry-filled cupcakes. Start out 1 1/3 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Now for the berry-filled compote, I have taken 2/3 of a cup of frozen raspberries, 2/3 of a cup of blueberries, got sugar in there, you've got water, you've got lemon juice, and I put it on right at the beginning as I'm about to do it, because you gotta let it cool. So here we go.
If you're looking, you ain't cooking. We got to go see what's going on. So let's divide and conquer.
I'm itching to get in there too.
Put the pressure on them, because I mean, when you leave this porch, the expectation of these cooks today is up here.
It's got to be a lot of pressure for them. I mean, they're cooking here in the spotlight, one-on-one. This has got to be a lot for them, but I'm sure they can handle it. I know they got the talent.
He's knocking those avocados out.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what. Guacamole, I'm in.
He didn't even wait to cut it up. He started squeezing it out.
See, I'd still take a spoon and scrape it out. He was not doing nothing. He just knocked it out, boy.
Hey, Junior.
Yes, sir.
I got somebody come and see you.
Okay, that's not a problem. I'm ready. These are from Mexico. I brought them.
He's singing the jingle.
How are you?
Stop singing.
Good meeting you.
There's nothing that I love more than good guacamole.
Me too.
It's wonderful.
And I
Do you
think
put lemon juice in yours too?
A little bit, and then some jalapeno.
Did you do any marination or anything to the meat, or you just went straight on?
So the butter, I'm going to use it to baste.
You're going to baste them as they go?
Baste the chicken as we go. Maybe even the pork steak.
You're just seeing how the cook takes you, right? I like it.
That's it, man.
Sometimes you got to roll with it and see what falls in place.
That's it.
You better let him get back to work.
He's got work to do.
The next thing that we're going to do in this recipe, it calls for sparkling water. Whatever flavor you're doing for the cupcakes is the flavor that you put in, and the bubbly, sparkling water flavors your cake. I thought it was brilliant, to be honest. That's gonna go in, and we also have 2 large eggs. Crack your eggs. We need 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and honestly, that's it. That's all you need. Add it all together. You can smell the raspberry. And then we slowly drizzle it in. When I first saw this dish, I was like, oh my God, how did you get the berries in there? I'll show you when I get there. It's easier.
Holly?
Sir,
I'm bringing the heat.
I'm working on it.
No, I'm bringing it. You better turn around and look. You got a personal interview going on.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, baby.
Oh, it smells good already over here.
So, I am going to attempt a pork steak.
Now, wait, hold on. Time out. Before you say that, whatever you tell us that's going to be is what we're looking for.
I'm making a fried tomato pie.
Oh.
You ever had tomato pies growing up?
I've never
Or you ever had fried pie? The picture of fried pie, that's tomato. So my granny used to always make tomato pies. But when my boys were in basic training, one came home wanting me to make mac and cheese. The other came home wanting me to make tomato pie. So I'm trying to make both today.
That's about right.
With me.
Yeah. It's weird what we miss in basic training, I understand.
You're only 30 minutes in, so you're in great shape.
So I've got the chicken on right now, and then I've got some pork steaks over there resting. I had them marinating for a bit. And then I've got this one that I'm gonna stuff.
You know what that is. Look at the marbling.
It's massive.
Look at this marbling. All that marbling in there.
Through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a steak.
Yeah.
That looks incredible.
Want an apple?
Absolutely.
You know, this guy, he's got a unique story. Shot 10 times.
What happened?
In Afghanistan. We were on patrol. He just walked up on a guy and he had a rifle behind his back and just started spraying. And I was from, me to Tracy back there from him, and he was too close to miss. Then he got me pretty good, but somehow I'm still here.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, me too, thank you. It's just something about military moms, man. Just something about military moms.
Tears are flowing, boys.
He's already crying.
I mean, this is love right here. This is what you find in the backyards of America. So maybe the level's not up here, so, that...
No, level's right here.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
You gotta cook with love.
Absolutely.
If you're not cooking with love, just throw it away.
100%. There we go.
You'll do fine.
Absolutely.
It's a scary situation to be in, man. It's, I'm sure the flashbacks are tremendous. I'm sure you can still vividly see it every day, can't you? Yeah.
I knew something terrible happened. I just didn't know what the extent was.
It's amazing how well soldiers in that situation can deal with a trauma situation. I'm sure your buddy's the one that took care of you right there till the medevacs got there.
Immediately, I started thinking about things that would calm me down. Like, I was in a lot of pain. I immediately started thinking, okay, I need to stay calm. I need to relax. So, I just started thinking about my family. Started thinking about, my mom, my dad, my brother, my wife at the time. Like, it was truly just trying to focus on something that would keep me calm, even through the chaos.
I'm proud you made it through, man.
Thank you.
God bless you for your service.
Yeah,
I know that's a lot.
So much.
I mean, words can't express. That's a wonderful thing.
Thank you. I've been blessed enough to find, something, or an escape. Now music is the best therapy I've ever found in my life.
Cooks, y'all have 1 hour left to complete this Memorial Day challenge on Barbecue Country.
Okay.
1 hour left.
Getting close. I hope I can get it done.
Barbecue Country is brought to you by Yoder Smokers, handcrafted in the USA.
4 for the judges and 1 for you.
Hey, can I get your attention? It's only fitting for the guy most grounded on this stage right here to tell you one thing.
We have 1 hour left.
1 hour left, all right.
It better be good.
Okay.
Holly, you got that?
Working on it.
Holly's smiling, but I think she's pretty nervous right now.
I think she was gonna throw that knife at me, boys. Y'all seen me duck
She's
behind
mad at me, she's mad at you now, too.
Yeah. What we're gonna look for is the overall presentation.
Yeah.
Does it say Memorial Day in your, does it take you back? You guys are gonna taste amazing stuff.
I know, I'm looking forward to it.
You know, this is kind of a hybrid cook that Junior's doing. Sure. He's gonna get some sizzle from that heat, direct heat, and get that fat popping, which is gonna give it a little bit of crisp, but it's also gonna make it tender and bite through. So it's kind of definitely a different way to do it, and it's a very flavorful way to do it as well.
Has she got that pork chop over there?
She's got the pork steak over there on the grill getting hot right now. I told you to get that thing
y'all
on.
put your pennies together, I'll go over and grab it. We'll just have an appetizer.
Oh, she just gave it a flip. I see.
She's liable to stab us with something.
Yeah, I know. Well, and Junior from Texas, man, they've got, half chickens in Texas is what they turn into the contest. So he's used to cooking birds like that. A lot of times they'll spatchcock them, and that's kind of his background. So I think he got a little bit of an advantage there with that half chicken or the whole chicken spatchcock like that.
Now, that's probably one of the most common things people do at memorials, chicken ribs and those kind of things. I mean, that's a common staple for, barbecue in the summertime. And I guess the variables are the side.
Holly, don't forget about that pork chop.
I like mine crispy.
By the time I finish baking, I really don't want to taste the cake because I've eaten the batter. I always remember watching my mum, and as she's scraping the bowl, it's like, no. I don't know about you, but my kids are exactly the same. So you want to be filling them up halfway minimum, and just try and be a bit neat. Do you know what's really funny about this recipe, seriously, is normally you do your butter and your sugar first, and then you add, this is completely the reverse. 18 minutes to whip together, 18 minutes in the oven, and as they say, Bob's your uncle, you're done. Give it a quick bang so it all evens out. Another bubble, and off I go. Goes in the oven. It's like really good. It's like really good.
I got to throw the focus back on my buddy Tracy. So we're hometown boys from Mount Juliet, Wilson County. This county has been real good to us, and you've got a podcast now, and you talk about different things, and every once in a while you bring some cool people on. And
See, we've done probably about 130 episodes at this point. It's called Teal's Roadhouse, and it's been nice, man. I've had Laney Wilson, Jason Aldean, and Jelly Roll, and actor buddy Michael Rourke, and comedians like John Chris, people from all over the spectrum. It's, the thing that I've enjoyed most about it is I get an opportunity to build relationships with some of the younger artists that I really wouldn't get to know in any other way. Even though we all have the same dream, the road we take to get there is all extremely different from person to person. It's a very different journey for every one of us.
You said Jelly Roll. The coolest thing I got to do a couple of years ago was cook for Jelly Roll when he was
eating a lot.
Oh yeah.
When Jelly Roll was still eating a lot.
He came up and gave me a big old bear hug, and that was the best hug I ever had, man. That big old, we had a heck of a good time. It was hilarious. I'm glad I got to give him a little bite of barbecue at least.
So that was easy. They're in the oven, and now I have time to kill. So I'm thinking, you know what? When you're invited to a barbecue, you've got to bring something. So I was designated to bring the dessert. So I'm going to surprise everybody. I'm going to make some sugar cookies. So we are going to cream the butter and the sugar together. Now you've got cubes. 2 sticks of butter, which equals 1 cup. 1 1/4 cups of sugar, which I've already measured out. Start on low. If not, the sugar's just going to fly out. Whoop. You have to keep it mixing until it's really rich and creamy. don't think once it's together, oh, that's fine. I've made that mistake and it's not good. Now I'm going to turn it up a bit. Be patient. I'm the least patient person. So while that's doing, in this recipe it calls for 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. 1 egg in here, hopefully no shells. And there's your egg yolk. There you go. I happen to like to whisk my eggs before they go in. So now I'm going to pour that in. Now you want to be putting 1 teaspoon. So you can see the color is now more yellow because of the egg. While we were waiting, can you see it's now jammy? I'm gonna let it cool because you can't put hot jam in hot cupcakes. Everything has to cool.
All right, Holly and Junior, how's it going?
Man, it's coming along slowly, but
slowly?
Slowly but surely.
All right, I know you were fighting the fire a little bit, but it looks like you got it going.
We got it going again.
Feeling pretty good about it?
Oh yeah, I think so. I got some nice heat back towards the back over here where I need it for the chicken.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get it up to temp, close to temp, before we plate, so we can
let it rest a little bit, maybe as a plate.
I think the legs are going to go first. I think they're getting close, so I might end up parted out.
Okay. Yeah. For
so I think that's going to help with it.
They do look good, don't they? I love the butter mop you've got going on.
The butter mop.
Oh, there we go. The grill line.
A little bit of touch.
You turn your head. I'm taking that wing.
Yeah. Get some char on it.
Yeah, a little bit of char.
And I think the char is very Americana, man. I mean, you know, we grew up grilling, right? And everybody, that's part of 4th of July, is burning chicken and stuff like that.
And a great way to get it going, like you're doing there, is getting that butter dripping on the fire and the coals.
Absolutely.
Woo, Holly.
You look good. Yeah.
Oh,
look good.
Steal the show. She's like, yeah, look at my pork steak.
Yeah, right?
She's got the sieves going too, right there. That's what it looks like when it's dancing. I call that dancing when it's bubbling and popping and moving.
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
means
right.
dancing. That's where the flavor comes in, like frying bacon. You get that fat sizzling. That's on the right track, I will say.
So we're looking at, we're almost about 160 on the chicken.
Yeah,
I think
you want
we're almost
that leg up to about 185 probably, don't you? Okay.
Yeah, I'll get it up.
All right, man. Well, it looks really good. Looks really good. I want to go check on Holly and see how her concoction's coming. She's been whipping and mixing and boiling and bubbling and doing everything over here. What do we got going on over here, Master Chef? I bet you're over here working like crazy. You gonna cook us a 4-course or 5-course or what's the deal? Mac and cheese is coming on. Look at that.
That looks so good.
Dude.
Man, I love mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese.
Look at that. It's already looking gooey.
Nothing makes you feel at home like mac and cheese.
That's right, man. That's right. I would help you if I could. There you go. I'll do that. You done with it?
Yes.
Okay. If you need it, I'll stay.
So now, what I'm going to do is put the flour. In here is 2.5 cups of flour, baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, there you go. Done, done, done. Whisk it all together. Now this is the fun part because it will kind of fly all over the place at first, bit by bit. And that's why you have to do it slowly, because if not, it starts all falling over. I am a very messy cook, but I tidy up real good. I have pre-lined with parchment paper, a cookie sheet. There's caster sugar, which is very fine sugar. There is white sugar. This is called turbino sugar. However, this is the sugar that will give you the crunch. I went and bought one of these, and this way, they're more or less, hopefully, all uniform. Also, you can make the sugar different colors. You can put coloring in your sugar, which I've done. Don't overcrowd your cookie sheet. Now this is going to make about 24. All right, here we go. They have to go on the top shelf and they're going for 11 minutes. So basically they could all be coming out at the same time. Anyway, here we go. That's it. Done.
Barbecue Country is brought to you by Wilson County Motors, veteran-owned and family-operated.
Cooks, I know the time is running out, but remember, you got to have 4 dishes plated.
Catering for 4? I think I can, man.
Normally it's 400, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Scotty.
But you know what? You cater for 4 or 400. You still got to cook.
Yeah, if you'll cut it and blow on it, I'll eat it right off that grill.
Putting the pressure, huh? That's right. You know, I think I operate a little bit better under pressure.
Yeah.
You know? Up.
You standing over that pork like a proud papa.
Well, I'm telling you, she was mad at me for making her do it, but now she's looking like a pro, man.
Woo!
He made me have a nightmare last night.
Well, she got the basting sauce out now. Tennessee Red is perfect sauce for basting a pork steak. They actually look beautiful right now. They got the little bit of char that we used to do growing up.
Wow.
Crazy.
Boys, I can't stand it.
This is tough. I'm not gonna lie. Sitting here watching this go down.
Oh, look, he's basting.
Yeah, he's got his pork
that'll
steaks
burn.
on now.
That'll burn.
Junior took his pork steaks off the pellet grill and he's got them on the Santa Maria now.
Yeah, but he's got that at about, what do you think at Santa Maria is? 500?
It's hot now, yeah. It's 500, it's good. But those grates on there deflect heat too. They catch grease and they deflect heat a little bit.
Yeah, and those things are pitched just enough that the juice goes to the front.
Mm-hmm.
Smoky Mountain for Tennessee.
There you go.
Right. Tennessee's finest.
I think these are done. Oh, they smell so good. You should have smell-o-vision. While they cool, I'm gonna make the icing for a nice vanilla buttercream icing, and then I'm going to dress it. So first things first, 2 cups of icing sugar, 1/4 cup of butter, and 3 tablespoons of warm hot milk, teaspoon of vanilla. You're gonna slowly pour until you get to the right consistency. There we go. Okay, we're done. And that is that.
I've never seen somebody just mature his butter like he had.
I like it, yeah.
That was one of the first things he started, was that butter and did you see all the stuff he added to it?
Yep.
And he's walked that butter around that chicken many a minute now.
Every time he flips it, he hits it again.
Ain't that the truth? You know what? I'm gonna just tell you, if he gives me some of that butter to dip it in, like
take some bread.
I may have to get a straw.
I know.
You know what? I didn't think that this would gain that much popularity, having that Yoder Santa Maria.
It's been all the rage with this outdoor live fire cooking and everything that's been going on. I mean, it's pretty popular. It's active cooking, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you want to set it and forget it, but sometimes you want to piddle with it.
When it's open like that, it's awful hard not to poke it, touch it, and flip it, and check the temperature. I mean, it's like an interactive process.
Yeah, I got to be doing something, man. I can't sit still, so I don't mind it, you know? Like
it's just something about sitting outside, throwing a steak, some chicken, something on there, and just letting it go.
I like it, man. It's the most relaxing thing I can do at home.
How many more minutes we got?
10 more minutes.
10 more minutes, all right.
No. Come on.
What's he getting, buns? No.
Yeah, brioche.
About to put that butter on those too. Damn.
Don't you make no sliders.
Talking?
Oh, I guess so.
All right, now she's got the flat tops going. He's been everywhere.
He said, you guys gave me all this, I'm gonna use it all.
He's gonna mess around and cook the best pork steaks ever. You know, he's putting the Smoky Mountain on, and Holly's been using the Tennessee Red as a base. So the Smoky Mountain's gonna be a thicker, smokier sauce, kind of a good finishing sauce. The Tennessee Red is a thin vinegar-based sauce, which is made for pork and basting.
He's caramelized the crust on there. I want that one on the left.
So good. Yeah, so take it out, and you're gonna make a hole in the top, like a cone. See? you're going to put the berry compote that we made earlier, and it's cool now. You pop the top back on. It's a bit tricky, this. So I've learned that you have to do it from the top. If you do it from the side, you miss. And voila. And it is Memorial Day, so let's do a bit of the red, white, and blue. So there you go, it's done. I'm gonna get on doing this before Alecia gets to taste one, of course. Hopefully I might even have a cookie for her if they're ready.
All right, cooks, I need your attention.
Yes.
We got Mr. Scotty Hasting on the mic. What do we got?
Y'all got 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15.
Okay.
It's really getting tough.
It is.
I'm looking over at Holly's station, and that's what it looks like when I cook, right? Hurricane Holly has been here.
Hurricane Holly.
And I got to put some pressure on them.
Those look good, too.
I'm just going to tell you right now, if I don't like your food, I'm cooking my own. Wow, good job.
Need some finishing dust. Let me see what we got.
This is what barbecue country is all about.
Oh, Alecia, hey! So these are
they're pretty.
Berry filled. I'm going to present them. Yeah. And they look awesome. They taste awesome. But the surprise is in the cake. So when you're actually eating it, it's a surprise.
I think I will. Is that okay? Can I have that one?
Well, you can have any one you want. Okay. But only one.
Okay. All right. I only need one. You did the frosting, obviously, right? Like,
yeah.
This ain't coming out of a can.
No, nothing. If I can help it. But when my kids were little, that's not good. No, actually.
Girl,
okay.
I hate to dine and dash, but Roz, you nailed this.
A little dessert surprise coming from Miss Roz. I hope the adrenaline's flowing, boys, because we're right at the 5-minute mark, and I'm getting ready to now. Go on up there and tell them we got 5 minutes. Put the pressure on.
5 minutes? Ooh.
Yeah, what you call.
All right, cooks. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Have it all done, right?
To have it plated.
Make it, Junior, you're good?
Holly, you've got 10 seconds. Looks pretty. All right, 3, 2, 1.
This cook's over.
This cook's over.
Yeah.
Good job.
You can breathe now. You can breathe.
Good job, Junior.
Holly, are we friends again?
What's up, y'all? It's Chase Wright, and I wanted to take a moment alongside my friends at Heartland and Barbecue Country to remember what Memorial Day is all about. And I think as we celebrate America's 250th year, it's extra special this year to really remember the sacrifices that people have made to give us the freedom that we have today. So I hope you guys are remembering what Memorial Day is all about alongside the people that you love.
Barbecue Country is brought to you by Blues Hog. Stay saucy, America.
Welcome back to Barbecue Country, part of America's 250th celebration.
Junior Urias, straight out of Texas. This is the moment, boys, we've been waiting for, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Junior, tell us about what you got here.
For Memorial Day weekend, we always grill chicken. I mean, I think that's a big staple in America grilling. You gotta grill the chicken. The jalapeno is an added touch, just so put some heat behind your taste buds. The avocado, I just threw it in there. I think it'll be a good addition to the plate, as well as the dinner roll with the butter, garlic, and a little bit of extra seasoning. So the flavors is gonna be sweet, salty on the chicken. Also a little bit on the pork, and the chicken we just did salt and garlic and black pepper.
Junior, I saw you basting that chicken like crazy. You were working that thing. I mean, that's how you do it at home when you're cooking chicken?
Do that, and I add some thyme, some basil.
I could smell that when it was getting finished. You could really start to smell that coming through.
And I think it just adds a little bit of the taste that you're fixing to have.
Not only did you do chicken, but you did 2 cuts of chicken and then the pork chop, and they look pretty much, I mean, I'm eating with my eyes. What about you guys?
They look
Scotty?
incredible.
I'm having a hard time not eating.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the word.
Y'all enjoy.
It looks good. It looks
Absolutely.
Time.
yeah,
Straight
boys,
to the
I
chicken,
ain't-
right? I knew it.
Yeah, this chicken.
Sweet's perfect.
Bite through.
Sauces, the avocados got a little bit of jalapeno, so it's gonna have some heat.
Now, were you shooting for the sweet? Because I noticed you went to the Blues Hog.
I did. Well, Blues Hog, I've been using it for all my competition years, and it's one of the best sauces out there for this.
Yeah.
So I had to use it with the salts.
I figured the world champion down here would be balancing that sweet and this, but I'm really looking to balance it out with the avocado. Well, and guys, you know what we talked about on the pork. If you put 3 things on the plate, 3 better be good. You put 4 things on the plate, 4 better be good. I mean, you went out on a limb and you put 5 things.
You know what, the dinner rolls were added towards the end. I wasn't gonna even add them, but I thought it would be a part of this American memorial dish. I think it would
thought
be
you heard
bring
us
it in.
talking over there. I said you better have some bread over there to suck up some of that
Yeah,
butter.
the brioche.
Buy the jalapeno, just give you a little bit of heat too.
kick it
That's
up top.
amazing.
Scotty and I were talking. You started that butter off from the get-go, and you babysat that. I mean, you were working that. But I've never seen somebody work butter like you did. Honestly, did you guys?
That was amazing.
Where I really used it was for the dinner rolls.
Never be shy with the butter.
Yeah, it's like a little crouton, man.
Yeah, you brought
Like a
you brought
crouton.
typical Junior Uraeus flavors for sure.
Good, thanks.
Junior, we're gonna have you wait off site so we can taste the dish that Holly has prepared for us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Best of luck, guys.
Holly, this is barbecue country for Memorial Day. It looks like we're gonna be in for a treat today.
I hope so. I tried to cook from the heart. So with Memorial Day, you have family over. When you're cooking for your family. You're cooking with love. And what I tried to make for you today was what I would make with love for my family.
Yeah. Well, tell us about what you got.
So the first thing we did a chicken. We did a whole chicken that we spatchcocked out. We used his truffle seasoning on it with a little olive oil, and we just let it smoke. Then we did his pork steak. Let me tell you, this thing was a labor of love.
That's right.
And we used his Tennessee Red
Yeah.
on top of that after it was all done, just to get it a good coating. We did a stuffed pork chop. So with the pork chop, we used his original rub in with the pork chop seasoning, and then we coated the outside, and then we took his raspberry glaze and we mixed it with the original and then put that on top. And then we have the mac and cheese. Now this is my son's favorite. We call it the Not Your Mama's mac and cheese. It has like 4 different kinds of cheese in it. We actually added some of the original rub into it and some of the chicken brine so that we didn't have to worry with adding salt or garlic. We just used his chicken brine in place to mix that up. And then we have my other son's favorite, the tomato pie. So with the tomato pie, we did the same thing. We used the original rub in with the pie crust itself to get some of the flavors going so it all married together. But then inside of it, it's got tomatoes and basil and like 3 different cheeses. And then we deep fried it.
Like the other cook, you put both on the plate. That's a risky move, throwing it out there, and they've all got to complement each other.
3, even the pork chop,
even 2
so.
sides.
It's all about love.
Yeah.
And Memorial Day is about family and celebrating family, celebrating just being together. How I show love is through food.
Well, I know Scotty's an eater. What are you going for first?
Man, I have to try the tomato pie.
Okay.
I've never had one, and she has talked it up, so I gotta
Try the pie.
it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm glad I got my wing.
Tracy, give me some room over here.
Straight for it.
I know I'm going right
My
straight for
wing.
the chicken. Oh, well, now the
nice
pork.
pull.
Look at that.
Okay.
If
That's
you
good.
like tomato.
That's good.
All right,
Been waiting
Holly.
on this.
Moment
Right.
of truth right here.
That's
You had nightmares about it last night.
I did.
But when I looked over there and saw you cooking it, and that fat was bubbling and popping and sizzling over the direct flames, I got chills like I do right now because I'm like, that's how you do it right there. Let me see what's going
What you
on,
think? We tore into it. There was no time.
bro.
Your flavor, what were you shooting for? Were you sweet, the spicy? Were you a
little bit
blend?
of both.
Yeah, a little. Okay.
You can't just have all one. It gets sort of boring.
Well, Holly, thank you for
Thank you.
Thanks,
this.
Thank you very
We're
much.
going to ask you to kind of go off site. We're going to debate. I think we got something sweet coming in. much.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, we got a decision to make. I didn't think it was going to be this hard. I really
I
didn't.
didn't either. I was hoping it wouldn't be this hard.
Well, it's Memorial Day. We gave them chicken and pork and a side. They gave us chicken and pork and 2-3 sides.
You know, to me, it comes down to the proteins and how they were cooked, right? So Junior missed on his chicken breast. It was dry to me. The leg was okay, and the pork steak that he cooked was a little undercooked to me, so it wasn't tender like it should be. People underestimate. They think it's a pork steak. Well, you don't cook it like a steak. You cook it like more like a rib, right? So you got to break down those fibers. It's a fatty piece of meat. It can be tougher, so you kind of undercooked that in my mind. And I mean, great flavors. Love his flavors. His guacamole was awesome. The jalapeno was awesome. The bread was the best. When I come over to Holly's, she's got chicken that was moist, and then the pork steak. I think she nailed it. I think she was scared to death of it, but she cooked it. Got some sizzle on it. Did a baste with that Tennessee red sauce, which is exactly what I would do at home.
Yeah. I absolutely echo what he said. I feel like her chicken was more moist and her steak was awesome.
I went for the wing first on Holly's, and mine was a little undercooked.
Yeah.
I had a hard time pulling the breast apart.
I think it was a pinch under, and if I had a perfect piece of chicken.
I look at the compliments and the things that go with it as far as the Memorial Day celebration and the world that I grew up in. I like the spicier, and I like the guacamole, and I like the jalapenos. That's more comfort food for me for a Memorial Day celebration. So I'm on the other side of the fence.
Cool. Yeah. When I went for that breast, I'm like, did this cook taste it? And I looked at Tracy and I looked at you and I said, did they taste their own food?
You're cooking on the fly and you got a lot of pressure on, and sometimes you don't think of that. I mean, a little sauce or that butter to finish it probably would have helped it.
I don't think we would have thrown any of it in the trash.
Not a chance.
I think it was all there.
I'm eating both plates completely without a doubt. For sure.
This is a nail biter, but I think I've made my decision. It's time we bring in Russ, who's going to bring a sweet treat to this decision. And it's going to go along with making somebody happy on Memorial Day. Roz, come on in.
Gentlemen, what I have is, for Memorial Day, berry-filled cupcakes with a buttercream. And they were so quick to make, I had time to make my signature sugar cookies, because somebody might not want cake or the heavy buttercream, and maybe they just want a cookie, or for the kids.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the cupcake and the cookie at one bite, boys. One bite, yeah.
Dig in.
I got to try this too.
That's a sugar cookie right there.
Man.
Got $100, you put the whole thing in your mouth.
I'm not doing it.
No.
Oh, you did.
This is going to make a mess.
Bro.
Is that a challenge?
No. No.
Oh,
I'm
got
gonna shove
stuffing.
the whole thing in my
Yeah, berry filled. That's hot sauce.
That's good.
Well, thank you.
My cooks! What's up? How are you? Good. How are you? I'm good. How are you, Junior?
Good. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Holly and Junior. Oh, guys.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Excited. Excited. Tired, excited.
Yeah, that'll take it out of you.
That was a lot of fun, though.
Yeah?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of moving parts. I think we each had 6 or 7 things going in different areas all at the same time.
What was the biggest challenge for both of you?
Not knowing what we were going to cook. I think that was the biggest challenge at the beginning for me.
Yeah, it was the fear of the unknown. We had no idea. We knew it was chicken or pork, but that was it. Mm-hmm. We had no idea.
What about what you chose says Memorial Day to you guys?
For me, it was the grilled chicken. So I love grilling chicken on Memorial Day, especially on Memorial Day. I got a 1950 grill that I use that my wife's grandpa gave me, and he was in World War II. So Memorial Day cooking and grilling chicken on that grill, that's what makes it set for me. So
is it a good grill?
It is. It's one of a kind. Definitely.
They made good appliances back then.
They did.
Well, it's one of those, you're not going to clean it too much because it takes the flavor off.
Absolutely.
And what about you, Holly?
So mine was, I go back to my boys and what they like me to make for them. I made things that when they were at boot camp, as soon as they came back, Mom, can you make this for me? And so for Memorial Day for us, there's a lot of hard work and things going on around the house, but then we all sit down together. deep breath, and just enjoy being together. So what I was trying to make today was more things that I know that my boys would like.
And what did you make?
I had bad dreams the night before. Pork steaks.
I noticed you kept saying pork steak, pork steak.
No pork steak. Don't make me do pork steak. And we get the tray of meat, and half of it was pork steaks. And I'm like, oh my God, that's a pork steak.
Now, why weren't you crazy about the idea of pork steak?
I cooked it once to teach myself like how to make it. A friend of mine taught me how to make it. And then I went and competed one time, and I came in what they call DAL. Last.
Oh. So it brings back bad memories.
Really bad memories.
Oh, no.
And I never cooked a pork steak since then until today.
What's the challenge with cooking pork steak?
So it's a different style of cooking, and you're not giving yourself a long time to let it get tender. It's more like hit it hard and fast like a piece of bacon.
You know, we cook steaks in Texas a lot, so I just basically cooked it as like a steak. So I'm a little familiar with it, but who knows?
Now, do you get nervous when you have a clock? You're racing against the clock?
Absolutely.
As many championships as you've won, you get nervous.
Yeah, absolutely, because I mean, every cook's a different cook. You know, we're cooking a different variety of different pits and smokers and grills. So you got to make sure everything's just right.
We've cooked against a clock before, and so you have to prepare yourself ahead of time. For me, I make a timeline, and I write down everything I need to do, and then I think through about how much it takes for each step to do it, and then I add it up. And when I was adding it up, I was like, okay, I'm at 79. I'm good. You know, because
that's smart.
I knew it wasn't really going to be 79 minutes to do everything. I knew it was going to be a lot more than that. But my estimates from before, okay, we'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Absolutely.
You know.
Any regrets? Wish you could go back and go, I'm not so sure how that was.
At the beginning, it was a little rocky, but I think I recovered there towards the end.
What was rocky?
Not knowing what I was going to do. So, you know, I didn't have it planned. But
The temps, and like making sure all the temps were the right place. Like we had the fire table going, and then we each had the griddle and the smokers going, and it was a lot of just moving parts and figuring out like where everything was, even just the ingredients. Like, and I'm like, hey, are you going to use your bowl? No. Okay, I need your bowl.
Well, are you guys ready to go figure out what the judges have concluded?
Absolutely.
Ready.
I'm so glad. Let's go.
Hey y'all, it's Ashlyn Craft, and I wanted to join my friends at Heartland and BBQ Country to honor the incredible sacrifices that Memorial Day is truly all about. As we're coming up on America's 250th anniversary, I think it is important now, more than ever, to honor those that sacrifice everything for our freedom. I hope you're spending today remembering their legacy with those that you love most.
All right, guys. Russ, Tim, I understand that you guys have a conclusion. You know who the winner is?
It was tough.
Was it tough? I bet it was. I know it had to be.
It was real tough.
Well, I enjoyed talking to Junior and Holly, and let me tell you, it's got to be tough.
Were they nervous? They paid no attention to us at all. We would try to throw them off, and they were like, no, yeah. They had all the flavors going for Memorial Day, and they had it in so many different dishes. We thought we were going to get bougie in backyard, but we didn't. We got a crossover of each. It came down to one thing. Somebody missed one mark of a protein that hit the dish.
Pork steak.
Still worried about the pork steak after all we've been through?
Yeah.
All right. Russ, what was the one thing?
Performance Food Service. We asked for chicken, and they overloaded us with chicken. You did too much with chicken, somebody, and that's the difference.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous for them. Are you rethinking things now? Like, oh, why did I do this? And why did I add that?
What would you change?
I wouldn't have put the chicken breast on. I would have cut the chicken thigh and the leg and given you guys just dark meat and not the breast.
Junior?
That's why I gave you a little piece of chicken. I knew the plate was pretty heavy, so I had to go light on what I added to the plate.
Are you guys ready to bring the family in? Come on in, guys. So what you guys are going to get today is a Gist Silversmith, one-of-a-kind buckle that says the Memorial Day America's 250 Champion. This is something you can take home with you, and you're not going to cross it anywhere. The winner today that hit every mark on their plate without hiccup, Holly Jubera. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Holly, you look surprised.
I'm very surprised.
Yeah, you look surprised. You weren't confident.
I was up against him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So my biggest fear was that I would have to cook a pork steak. There was 4 pork steaks. The cook went really well for me. At first it was a little unorganized, but in the end it all came together like I thought it was going to. When I first met Junior, I was a little bit intimidated until I got to know him. And then he's like a big teddy bear. He's the sweetest man. I would cook next to him any day of the week.
The cook went excellent. I think everything planned out the way I wanted it to, and the grills were perfect. They worked great for me. The fires were right. You know, there's a lot of good cooks all over the world, and you know, you can never take anyone for granted.
The experience today was awesome. You know, Russ is incredible. I mean, Tracy Lawrence, I've been listening to Tracy Lawrence for my whole life, ever since I was a kid. And just to be able to experience something like this with him, I mean, honestly, both of the dishes were incredible. I would have never said no to any of those dishes. You know, as a veteran, Memorial Day means more than anything. You know, I mean, it's a day when I can get to embrace and truly celebrate the greatest people I've ever known that didn't come home, you know, my heroes.
This is a great time for family to get together and to celebrate, you know, all the young men and women that have sacrificed so much for our country. And food is a great way for people to come together and fellowship and just kind of enjoy their time. I think this is a great country that we live in, and this is a tremendous holiday. It's one that I usually block every year, take time with my family and go down to a great location where we spend a lot of time eating and celebrating the holidays.
Well, Holly, I'm so excited for you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And you were so nervous.
I was very
nervous. She had it.
She's a military mom, wife, all the above.
Yeah.
Plan, and then do it all over again.
Holly, did you stick to your plan on your cook?
No.
I didn't think so. I saw you hopping around. I didn't
Completely
think you
off
stuck to it.
script. Yeah.
It turned out. Good
What a
job.
fun day. What a fun day. Let's bring Roz in and
Yeah,
and see it.
absolutely. While Roz is doing that stro, we're going to talk a little bit. This set was amazing, and you guys did it justice, from MLB patios to...
And those Yoder smokers, right?
Yeah.
The pellets and the open fire cooker over here. That was awesome. You guys utilized it all perfectly.
I want one.
Everybody
What, a Roz or a grill? We can get you both.
I'll take a Roz. Those cupcakes were amazing.
Roz, you want to go home with a
Best cupcake
champion?
I ever had.
Well, you know what? You deserve it.
Thank you.
Absolutely do. Well
Thank you very much.
We got our grill on in barbecue country.
Yes, we did. Yes,
right.
we definitely celebrated. And we hope you'll join us for Barbecue Country Celebrates America on our next specials, the 4th of July and Labor Day.
This has been Barbecue Country.
So if you like what you saw and you want to make some of these recipes yourself, Heartland's cookbook is coming your way soon. I promise you, it's delicious.